Well, folks, it looks like we're about to go live here with Game 2 in the HOFA Kansas City 2020 version of the Youth National Championships from the Hall of Fame Academy. And we are here in Kansas City, Kansas, Bishop Miege High School, an outstanding Catholic school in the Kansas City area. We are just about a minute 52 from kickoff. Team Kansas 6th grade versus Team Indiana 6th grade, and these kids, I've watched them warm up, and you can see them, they're kind of just chomping at the bit a little bit. We've got clapping, hand clamping, foot stomping, dog barking, and whoop whooping going on, and so it's going to be a fun contest. It's always fun to watch these kids play, it really is, and they enjoy it. So we got a little bit of music playing, and teams just getting ready for kickoff. They were so anxious to kick off, they almost kicked off 4 minutes early. I said, no, don't do that. We've got a live stream here, so we are just about set and ready to go. This should be a pretty competitive one, and we'll see how well these kids are prepared to play. And I know they love playing at night. That's a lot of fun for them. They're on a fantastic high school field, and we're almost all set to kick off. Team Indiana, 6th grade, is coached by Mark Connor. And he's assisted by Pete Brown, who's the line coach, Mike Egan, offensive coordinator, Sly Moore, gotta love that name, Sly. He is a special teams coordinator, and Anton Murphy are the assistants for Team Indiana. Team Indiana will kick off to Team Kansas all black, Team Indiana all white with the red stripe accent. I guess if you're from Indiana, you gotta have some red in you, no doubt about that. So here we go. All set to kick off here. Got to get the clock set. Here we go. Opening kickoff. Team Indiana will kick off the ball to Team Kansas. Ball is kicked. We are ready to go. Ball drops into the arms of the Kansas returner. He's pretty quick here. Gets a few yards. That ball was kicked to the 40 of Kansas. He'll return it to about the 44. Kansas will start their football at their own 44-yard line. We'll see what they come out and line up in.
Kansas will start their drive at their own 44-yard line.
Kansas will line up with two receivers right, a single receiver here to the bottom of the screen. Very, very tight formation, shotgun formation. Ball snap, ball's thrown out to a wide open receiver. Can't make out his number quite because he's a little too, that all dark uniform, boy, it's tough to see. But that was a nice catch, a nice throw of about 22 yards. And they're into Indiana territory.
Big gain. Number 97, Terrence Bryant.
That ball will rest at the 31 of Indiana. So Kansas comes out smoking, throwing the football. See what the formation is. They will come out with two receivers at the bottom of the formation. The bottom of your screen, receiver wide out top, tight end here to the bottom of the screen. Shotgun formation, got fly motion coming across, ball snapped. Given inside run, inside handoff to the running back. You talk about a quick little sucker now. He's outside and is going to pick up nice yardage on that inside run.
Nice run
to the right.
Number 5, Bryce Hobson.
Bryce Hobson is your running back. Took that ball about a good 9 yards. You may have a first down. No, he's a little short. It's going to be 2nd and 1. So ball's on the far hash right. Far right hash. Kansas comes out with two backs into the boundary. Two receivers into the boundary. Single receiver out here wide. Single back in the backfield. Fly motion. Ball is snapped. Another inside run handoff. Although Indiana is ready for that one now. They got defenders that clogged up the inside of that.
Tackle in the backfield by number 71, Noah Brown.
Noah Brown makes that tackle in the backfield. That is now going to be a loss of 3. So it's going to be 3rd down and 6 now.
For Kansas.
Again, Kansas lines up. They are in the all-black uniforms with, looks like, blue trim numbers. Indiana in the white with the red trim. Kansas comes out, right hash, 2 receivers right, single receiver left, single back, gun formation. Fly motion coming across. Ball is snapped. Looks like they're going to throw the football, although he's in trouble, and Indiana's all over him. They're not having it. They got away with it once, but they're not having it this time. We're going to have a 4th down. Another loss. That was a sack. Loss of about 9. It's going to be 4th, and it looks to be about 15.
Junior Thomas drops back to pass, but he's sacked by number 24, Xavier Moore.
All right, we got a 4th.
4th and long.
And a lot of yards. 4th and about 14. But Kansas coming out. Look like they're ready to gun. All right, you got 2 receivers in the boundary, 1 split receiver left on the wide side of the field. Ball on the right hash, ball snapped. The throw is going to be just a simple pitch and catch. Out to the right side, that ball is broken up by Indiana. That's going to be a turnover. Turnover on downs. Indiana will get the football in really good field position. They will be at their own 36 to start their first drive of this first quarter. 6:44 left in the first quarter. We just got started here. Bishop May High School, Kansas City, Kansas.
Will take over from their own 37-yard
This
line.
is the 6th grade division. We got Team Kansas in all black. Indiana with their first possession of the football, their first series of the game. They come out, break the huddle. You're going to have ball on the left hash, 2 split backs in the backfield, gun formation, ball's handed off inside. Short little gain, gets back to the line of scrimmage and picks up about 2 yards.
Then Bryce Egan hands off to number 24, Xavier Moore. Short pickup on the play. That'll bring up about 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. Ball will stay on that left hash, split backfield, gun formation, ball's handed off inside to the right, and there's nothing there. Team Kansas all over that. That's going to be a loss of about 2 yards, maybe 3. That's going to put them behind the sticks. It's going to be a 3rd down. They're back to 3rd and 10, maybe 3rd and 11.
Down at the line of scrimmage by a host of Kansas tacklers.
Got a 3rd and long for Team Indiana. They're going backwards. See what they come out in. Ball is just off the left hash towards the middle of the field. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers right. You got motion out of the backfield to trips. 3-by-1. Ball's thrown. The ball's going to be thrown in the back. That ball skipped and thrown laterally. Looked like that ball was thrown laterally. That's going to be a 4th down. It is. It's going to be a loss of another 6 yards. It's going to be a 4th down and about 15. And it looks like, obviously, it looks like Indiana's going to kick this football. A returner who gets his feet just inside the 45. And he's come up and field it. And he better get away from it. He does come up and field it on the bounce. That was lucky. He was lucky to get a good bounce. He's going to get good field position by fielding that. That ball will be just inside of Kansas territory at the 49, Kansas' own 49-yard line. Great place for them to start.
On the punt by number 6, David Lepper. Kansas will take over at their own 49-yard line, 1st and 10.
I want to welcome you guys to the broadcast or to the live stream. Hope that you're able to enjoy this game. We sure thank you for joining us. We love bringing it to you. Here we go. Kansas comes out, breaks the huddle. 2 receivers right, single receiver left. You got fly motion coming inside the quarterback. They're going to hand off to the fly motion man. He's coming around to the left. Not much there. Trying to turn the corner. He may get back to the line of scrimmage. He may gain a yard. The clock is still running. We have no score with 4:40 left in the first quarter. Kansas with the football. They do get 2 yards out of the game. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Xavier Scott, the ball carrier on the play. Short pickup, that'll bring up about 2nd and 8 for Kansas.
Xavier Scott is a quick one. He carried the ball on that one. They've got some quick backs back there, Kansas does. Indiana doing a good job of stringing that play out. Again, ball's on the left hash. 2-by-1 formation. 2 receivers up top, single receiver down here on the bottom with a tight end. Single back in the backfield, shotgun formation, ball snapped, handed off to the running back. And he is weaving in and out, but he is not gaining. In fact, he's losing yardage.
Bryce Thompson on the carry.
Bryce Thompson again. You want to cut off his seams, you want to cut off his alleys, and that cutback, because the kid is very quick and will hurt you. And Indiana doing a good job of cutting him off, turning him back inside, and the pursuit getting to the football. We've got a huge loss there of about 6, so we've got a 3rd down and about 15 for Kansas. Hey, shotgun formation, same formation, 2-by-1, 2 receivers up top, receiver here at the bottom. Ball snap in the shotgun. They're going to swing it out to the right. It's going to be a dropped pass. They got to get on that ball. That ball was thrown backwards. So that's going to be a loss, if not Indiana falling on the football. Let's see what the officials say.
Junior Thomas's pass goes backwards.
So that's going to be another loss of about another 6 or 7 yards. We're going to have a 4th and 20. Kansas going backwards, 4th and 20. They're going to punt the football.
Number 24, Xavier Moore, back deep for Indiana.
Xavier Moore back to receive this punt, number 24. If he's smart, he fields it and tries to get into Kansas territory, depending on the punt. That's going to be a high kick, not very deep. It's best to probably get away from it, let it bounce. Still going to be good field position for Indiana without fielding the ball, so Kansas downs it. Ball sits at the Indiana 38-yard line. That's where they'll start their second drive of the game. They've got great field position. 2:13 left in the first quarter, and we have no score.
Indiana will take over, 1st and 10.
Okay, Indiana breaks the huddle. Indiana in all white with red trim. We got a double tight end formation. Okay, ball snapped in the gun. Quarterback is dropping that little middle screen action to Moore. Moore's looking around, trying to find some room. He cuts back in. So he went left and went wide and then cut back inside. He's going to pick up good yardage.
Bryce Egan's screen pass is complete to number 24.
He's going to pick up 5, maybe 6. You're going to have a 2nd and 4. I don't know if that's how it was designed, but he made it work.
2nd and 3 for Indiana.
Okay, Indiana breaks the huddle, having gained about 6-7 yards on that play. We got 2 in the backfield, split. Shotgun formation, ball's handed inside to Moore. Moore is banging his way through. He's going to get the 1st down. Going to pick up 9 yards there, almost 10 yards. So they're into Kansas territory for the first time. Moore carrying that football with great authority, gets across the midfield line. They're going to be at the 45 of Kansas to start a new set of downs. 1st down, Indiana. Ball at the Kansas 45. Just under a minute in this first quarter, which has gone by fast. We have no score yet. Indiana breaks the huddle, hurries to the line of scrimmage. They've got a tight formation, double tight ends. They got a wing to the left. 2 backs in the backfield, shotgun formation. And ball to snap. Moore looking for a hole. Kansas has got a bunch of bodies there waiting for him. He's going to lose 4, maybe 5 on that play.
Once again, it's number 24, Xavier Moore on the carry. Brought down in the backfield by multiple.
Xavier Moore with another carry. Interesting note about Xavier. His team nickname is Z-Train. He leads the team in touchdown. He's a hard-hitting linebacker. Actually, that's not him. I'll explain more about him, Mr. Moore. Actually, they're coming to the sideline here.
And that'll
Let me
bring
get
us
this
to
straight.
the end of the first quarter.
Okay, Xavier Moore.
Your score is still knotted at 0 here between Team Indiana
Yeah,
and Team
they do
Kansas.
call him the Z Train. Leads the team in touchdowns, hard-hitting linebacker. He looks like a pretty good running back to me, too. All right, that's the end of the first quarter. 10 minutes gone already with no score.
At all times by coaches and fans at the field. We ask that all family or small groups.
Both teams look to be pretty evenly matched. There's a lot of quickness. It seems like a lot of quickness on the Kansas team in the backfield and a couple of the receivers. Indiana looks to be equally as quick. Maybe guys are a little bit bigger, big back and more. So those teams work their way to the sideline and think about what they want to do to start the second half. Indiana's behind the sticks here at a 2nd and 15. Started out with great field position. They want to kind of, capitalize on that. So they're right at the mid-stripe, right at the 50. They come out of the timeout, come out of the quarter. Indiana's going to come out, spread the formation a little bit. You got a shotgun formation, more in the back, so single back in the backfield. You got a wing right, receiver wide up top, receiver at the bottom, ball snap. They're going to look to throw. Ball's thrown in the right through the hands. That should have been a catch. I don't know how much yardage he might have gained.
Pass falls incomplete.
We're going to have a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15. All right, Indiana breaks this out. Let's see what they do. Got a receiver up top, receiver at the bottom. You got another receiver that comes in at the wing position, single back Moore. Toss to Moore, not a bad choice. Nice little seam to the left. He's got the, it looked like, oh my goodness, somebody grabbed something and jerked him back. It looked like it should have been a face mask, but I see no flag on the ground. And it's a good thing they grabbed something because Moore looked like he was going to the house. But anyhow, there's a stop. It's going to be 4th down. What will Indiana do here? They're inside of Kansas territory again. Kansas sends a man deep to return the punt in case there's a punt. No guarantee that it will be. Yes, they are in punt formation. Kansas has a man deep, heels at the 15. Ball snap, kick. Short of the 15, you're not coming up to field it. It takes a nice little bounce for Indiana. That ball's down.
They'll take over at their
own. They'll get the ball at their own 32. Pretty good starting field position for Kansas. 9:02 left in the 2nd quarter. We have no score. Both teams really kind of just feeling each other out, seeing what they could do running the football. There have been a couple passes, one successful one. Kansas comes out. Kansas is pretty nice and big up front. Quarterback is under center. Offset I formation to the left. Ball snap, handed off to the tailback, inside run. He breaks left. He's trying to get wide, and he does. He does get wide, and he's all the way over to the Kansas sideline with what looks to be a 1st down for Kansas. So a nice run on 1st down. It's at least 9. Might be a little bit short. Yeah, look like they're going to be 2nd and about a yard. Ball's on the Kansas 41, at their own 41. Nice 1st down run for the Kansas back. Okay, Kansas breaks the huddle. We've got same formation. Offset I, fullback to the left, tailback about 7 yards deep. Quarterback under center, snaps the ball, looks to hand, play action, boot. Ball's thrown underneath to the tight end, and it's completed, and he's running wide down the sideline. It looks like he may take that all the way there. He's all the way in. That's a touchdown for Kansas. Well executed play. Flag on the carpet.
All the way into the end zone. There's a flag on the play.
So it looks like it's going to be probably a block in the back, I would say. based on where that flag is.
Coming back, blocking the back on Team Kansas.
Blocking the back, that's a killer. That takes a score off the board. However, Team Kansas set up nicely. They get the gain all the way down to the 12.
From the Indiana
17-yard line. I'm sorry, 17 of Indiana. Kansas. They can get a first down without scoring. 8:26 left in the second quarter. Kansas comes out. Ball on the right hash. Receiver to the right, receiver to the left. Offset I, fullback up, tailback about 7 yards deep, quarterback under center. Whistle blows. Stop play. Dead ball foul on Indiana. They're going to lose 5 on that.
Looks like offsides on Team Indiana.
You got Indiana lining up in the neutral zone, so you've got a 5-yard gain here for on the penalty for Kansas. They will move up to the 12, so it's 1st and 5. Same formation. Ball's thrown out to the left. Receiver, it's broken up. Going to make it 2nd down and 5.
Junior Thomas's pass falls incomplete. Number 4, Daniel Adams on the coverage.
Kansas set up nicely here. They are a 2nd down and 5. Due to the nice play action boot pass to the tight end underneath. Long run there, even though a block in the back kept them out of the end zone. They're set up nicely. 2nd and 5. Kansas comes with offset I. Receivers left and right. Quarterback under center, ball snap, handoff to the tailback. Nice spin move. Gets away from one Indiana defender, but not a second, and they're not going to gain anything here. Looks like they're going to lose a couple of yards. So now you got should be 4th. Is it 3rd and 5? Okay, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 7.
Nice play by number 54, Samuel Jesse in the backfield.
Might be a situation here where Kansas will probably throw the football. Try to get that first down or try to get in the end zone. Let's see what they come out in.
3rd and about 7 for Team Kansas here.
Got the same formation, tight end right, flanker right, receiver left, offset I, fullback up. Quarterback under center, he drops back. He's just going to throw a little inside slant, quick slant. The ball didn't quite get there. It's a good idea. Receiver tried to get underneath it and catch it. Didn't make it. We got 4th down now. What will Kansas do?
Thomas's pass falls incomplete.
And 4th and 7.
Number 4, Daniel Adams in on coverage for Team Indiana.
Clock stops with the incomplete pass. 7:03 left in the second quarter, left in the half. No score. Kansas with a golden opportunity here possibly to put the first points on the board. They're going to go for it with 4th and 7. 4th and 8, basically. What will Kansas do? Going to come out in an offset I, fullback up, quarterback under center, tight end right. Ball snapped. Boot action plays going to his left. Got 2 defenders there that are going to take him right down. And a flag comes in late after the sack. We got a face mask. Oh boy, face mask on an Indiana defender. That's going to turn into a Kansas first down. That's really unfortunate, as Indiana made a great stop over the last 3 downs to keep Kansas and their momentum from scoring. So let's see what we have here. That'll be a first. They'll replay 4th down. So Kansas will get another shot at getting first down or possibly getting in the end zone and scoring. So 4th down, 10 yards to go. Kansas can get a first down without scoring. Let's see what happens here on this 4th down play. Going to have to dial up something good. Again, offset I, quarterback in the under center. Offset right, fullback right. Ball snap, he drops, 3-step drop. Ball is thrown out to the right. The receiver didn't really have a chance to catch it.
Junior Thomas's pass.
And that's going to be a turnover on downs. Indiana makes a huge stop. Couple of mistakes by Kansas. Cost them a touchdown there with a block in the back after the long run by the tight end. And so Indiana holds here. No score, 6:17 left before the half is over.
Indiana will take over from their own 18-yard line. Score is still tied at 0.
Hey, Indiana breaks the huddle, coming out for their next series here. Moore, the single back in the backfield, shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, single receiver up top, ball snapped. He's looking to throw the ball, although there's nobody there to throw it to, and he's going to be sacked. Loss of about 3. It's going to put Indiana behind the sticks, maybe 4, 2nd and 14. It's a tough way to start a series, plus you're backed up in your own territory, in your negative territory.
That'll bring up second.
Puts the ball back on the 15-yard line. Timeout,
and they'll elect to take a timeout
Indiana.
with 5 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in the first half.
So we've had a little back and forth action, but no scoring yet. Each team looking to make that breakthrough. And, it's a competitive game. There have been a few more mistakes in this game than we saw the first game previous to that. And that might be typical. And, first game out, 6th grade. You eliminate those mistakes and you can make some things happen. We're very happy that you've joined us here at Bishop Miege High School. I am David Hill, your play-by-play host, and we are excited to get this tournament off the ground, particularly under the circumstances, and got a lot of things going on in the world that are preventing people from doing what they want to do. But so it's great to see these young kids out here being able to participate in something they love doing, well supported by their families. Everybody following COVID protocols, masks on in the stands, social distancing taking place, and people are doing what they need to do. So it's really great to see, and I'm glad that you guys can join us as well too. So Indiana coming out of that timeout, ready to take the field. 0-0. They're behind the sticks at 2nd and 14 yards to go on their own 15-yard line. Looks like they'll line up in a shotgun formation, very familiar formation. Moore in the backfield. Just to the right of the quarterback. Double receivers up top. No. That didn't look good.
It's like a flag on the play before this play starts.
That's got to be a false start, I would think.
It's going to be false start.
Yep, false start. Indiana. We're going to move 5 more yards back and make it that much more difficult. I'm going back to the 10. So we've got a 2nd and 20. And don't you have a play dialed up for 2nd and 20? Don't we all? Okay, Indiana breaks the huddle. Got to get set, guys. Ball on the right hand, or ball in the middle of the field. Moore in the backfield with shotgun quarterback. Ball is snapped directly to Moore. He takes it dead center of the field. He's got yards and he's got an opening. He got one guy to beat. Is he going to beat this kid? Yes, he did. And I'm going to tell you what, if anybody catches Moore, I'll be shocked. He's down the right sideline, 20-10, 5, touchdown, Mr. Moore. However, we got a flag. We got a flag. We got a flag. You've got to be kidding me. That was a heck of a run.
That'll keep the game still tied at 0-0.
That sucker's coming back. He outran the cameraman. Okay, well, we'll get another shot at this. So, erase that one from the books. Mark that. That should be marked probably half the distance to the goal. So, I think probably spotting the ball at the 5. And we're going to have 2nd and 25. It looks like, yeah, right at about the 25, 24. About 25 yards to go. Ball at the 4-yard line. They're at their own 4, and they're in trouble. So you dialed up something for 2nd and 20. Certainly you have something for 2nd and 25. So here we go. Going to send 2 receivers right. Single receiver to the left here. Shotgun formation. Direct snap to Mr. Morgan. They got him this time. They're not falling for that. Kansas defenders stop that, unlike the last play. So now you got a 3rd and 20, essentially. Ball on the 5.
Nice tackle by Caden Augustus.
You'd like to maybe get this ball
for Team Indiana.
Up the field a little bit. Try to flip the field a little bit if you can. That's going to be tough. With a 3rd and 25, 4:46 left in the second quarter before the half shuts down. 0-0 ball game. Moore remains in the backfield. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers left. Single receiver up top. Ball snap. Ball's going to be thrown. Kind of a fade route up here. And then, oh, that should have been intercepted. That ball was just kind of thrown up for grabs. That's going to make it 4th down and a bunch.
Pass, falls incomplete.
4th down and 20. This will be punted.
I'll bring up 4th and long for Indiana.
.428 left in the half. Returner is lined up with his heels right there at the 35. Ball is kept. And he's going to be downed inside the 5-yard. Kansas is going to be set up nicely. It's going to be 1st and goal for Kansas at the 5 of Indiana.
And big field position change there as Team Kansas will take over 1st and goal from Indiana's 5-yard line.
That ball's going to be spotted on the left hash. It's going to take a big effort by the Indiana defense to keep Kansas from scoring. So here we go, 1st and 10, 1st and goal for Kansas. They step out. The formation is an offset I to the left, fullback left, or fullback looks like he's directly behind the quarterback. All stop, timeout, Indiana. Okay, 4:19 left in the first quarter. We have a timeout. Indiana, they got a they need a big stop here to keep Kansas out of the end zone. It's a 0-0 ball game with Kansas in great position, great field position. You are watching the 2020 version of the Hall of Fame Academy Kansas City version. We're here in Kansas City, Kansas at Bishop Miege High School, one of the top private Catholic schools in all of the state of Kansas and in some bordering states as well. Bishop Miege has been a fantastic school, fantastic program over the years, so we're very happy that they could host this tournament. Here we go, Kansas coming out. I formation, fullback is right behind the quarterback. Ball snap, quarterback's going to sneak it and take it and just kind of waltz right into the end zone. That's a score.
Team Kansas.
That was too easy.
Junior Thomas with the QB sneak all the way into the end zone.
That was Junior Thomas with the quarterback sneak for a 5-yard touchdown run by the quarterback. That puts Kansas up 6-0 that quickly. They're going to line up for what looks like a 2-point conversion for Kansas. So Kansas breaks through first with a 6-0 score with a touchdown from 5 yards out after the botched punt attempt by Indiana. Put them in just excellent field position. Here's a 2-point try by Kansas. Ball on the 2. Quarterback under center. He's going to throw the ball. He can throw the slant again. He tried that earlier in the series, and it just couldn't get the ball there. So the 2-point conversion is no good. That'll leave the score at 6-0 Kansas, 4:16 left in the half. Ball coming back to Indiana. Let's see what they do with it. All right, Kansas getting ready to tee it up at their 40. You got 2 returners for Indiana with their heels right about their own 35. Let's see how deep the kick goes. Ball is kicked, kind of pooched to the right. Nice job by Indiana to field that right away. They did a much better job fielding that football than I've seen other high school teams do. In fact, there was a situation in the Alabama state championships where an onside kick came and the young man didn't go and field the ball, and that ball was taken by the kickoff team, and eventually that team won the game with less than a minute to play. So that's a good job fielding the ball there for Indiana. Great field position to start. They're at their own 48, looking to do something here with the football. Looking to do something with this field position. Quarterback in the gun, Moore in the backfield to the left of the quarterback. Two receivers left, single receiver right, ball snap, give it to Moore. He's going backwards. He's going to throw the football. I don't know to who. Oh, that was close. Are they going to give him the catch? Are they going to give him that catch? I think they did. I think they did. He caught that. And guess what? We don't have instant replay up here, so that's going to be a catch.
Number 41, Mekhi Hines on the reception.
All right, so the double pass worked. Moore throwing the football. I don't know if he intended to throw to him, but nonetheless, that's a catch downfield. A nice 20-yard gain, first down. 1st and 10 inside of Kansas territory. Ball at the 36-yard line. Ball snap, given to Moore. He's looking for a seam of some sort. Inside run, nets about 2 yards, maybe a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 9.
Tackled by a host of Team Kansas defenders.
So Moore doing it all, folks. He's running the football. He throws the football for a completion. Kid picks it right off the carpet. I wonder if instant replay would show differently, but there is none. So here we go. 2nd down and 9. Indiana driving. Ball on the Kansas 35. 3:03 left in the half. Shotgun formation, familiar formation, Moore to the left of the quarterback. Ball snapped directly to Moore. He cuts through a seam on the right side. He's got a lot of running room to the right there. Nice run by Moore out to the 30, out to the 25.
24, Xavier Moore.
Xavier, the Z train gets it done. First down, Indiana. Z train is rolling. Ball on the 25. Shotgun formation, Moore to the left again. Direct snap to Moore. That's the second time they've done that. Runs off the right side. So they got something there. They're seeing something there on the right side. Ball might have come out. Oh, boy, you certainly hope that's not the case for Indiana, although they look like they retained possession. It's going to be a 2nd down. It's about a 2-yard gain for Moore.
About 2nd and 7 for Team Indiana.
Hey, Indiana making something happen here. They've got a 2nd and 8 to go. Formation breaks. Ball on the right hash. 2 receivers come to the left. Slot formation. Single receiver up top. Moore in the shotgun. Ball snap. Direct handoff to hand it off to Moore. He cuts off the left side this time. Nice little run. Picks up maybe about another 3 or 4 yards. A little slow to get up, but I think he's okay. Well, they let Mr. Moore cook, and he picks up about 2. So we got 3rd down and 6, roughly. Ball at the 21 of Kansas. Indiana quick out of the huddle. I formation, shotgun formation, 2 receivers right. He's going to look to throw. Ball's up in the air. In traffic, although that's a nice catch. Oh, my gosh, that could have been intercepted. However, that was a nice catch. Pitch and catch to the right. The slant route by the slot receiver. That's a 1st down. All the way down to the 12.
Good for another Indiana 1st down.
Indiana get a 1st down without scoring. Shotgun formation, Moore's to the right of the quarterback. Slot formation, the bottom of the screen. Direct snap to Moore. He comes left, comes wide. He shakes off 1 tackler, but he cannot shake off the 2nd man. That's going to be a loss, it looks like. Got a timeout, Indiana.
Xavier Moore takes a direct snap off to the left side, and he was tackled in the backfield by number 11, Rashad Fleck. Timeout, Indiana.
So they took the loss on that play of about 2 yards. So Moore got tangled up with a couple of defenders. Ball will go all the way back to the 15. So it's going to be 2nd and about 13. Beautiful night here in Kansas City, Kansas. I'm telling you, we've done these tournaments before in rain and sleet and all kinds of mess. It is just gorgeous tonight. About 40 degrees, maybe a little colder, maybe just under 40, but it's beautiful tonight. Good night, nice dry night for the kids to play in. Okay, here comes Indiana quickly. Moore to the left of the quarterback, shotgun formation, slot here to the bottom of the formation, ball snap. Looking to throw that slant, it's open, and it's a nice catch. And he's going, oh my goodness, he turned to run. They're going to run out of time, 26 seconds left in the half. They got to get lined up quickly. They get about 4 out of that. Nice pitch and catch. They're going to have to snap the ball. Shotgun formation. Okay, we got a timeout by Kansas. I thought that might be coming. So 16.6 seconds left in the half. Indiana trying to tie this thing up and maybe get ahead with an extra point conversion. They are on
Indiana with an opportunity to tie the score here.
13. So they got 3rd and 11. They can get a first down, but they want to get in the end zone. And they got 16.6 seconds left to do it. Two pretty evenly matched teams. Given a couple mistakes by Indiana, which gave Kansas great field position, given that, you probably got a 0-0 score here. And so both teams are just grinding. We'll see what Indiana comes out with after this Kansas timeout. As I look up and down the Indiana roster, and it actually warms my heart. I stayed and lived in Indianapolis for almost 10, 15 years, so all of these areas, I see kids from all over the Indy area, Brownsburg, Avon, Greenfield, West Harrison. It's great to see such a mix of kids from all over the Indianapolis area.
All right, Team Indiana.
Okay, so Team Indiana comes out. They've got a tight slot to the left. They're on the right hash, shotgun formation, 2-by-2 formation actually. Ball snap, quarterback, he's looking to throw. He's got the ball up in the air. That's going to be intercepted. That's going to be intercepted. A lot of real estate left to run, and they're going to run him down. He's going to run that ball just out of bounds, and with 4.8 seconds, huge return. Ball was intercepted right about, although is there a flag on the ground? Do I see yellow on the ground? I think I do.
There's a flag on the
What's the call?
Back around the 5-yard line.
I would assume perhaps a block in the back. Well, that's a drive that unfortunately falls short for Indiana.
Not sure what the call on the field was. Looks like it may be pass interference to give Indiana a second
Or
chance.
was that pass interference? Boy, if I'm looking at, yeah, Indiana's offense is still on the field. So I guess the call was pass interference. Not sure I saw that, but nonetheless, Indiana's going to get the ball back.
Indiana will get another shot at the
Okay,
end zone here.
4.8 seconds left. That ball will sit just outside the 5-yard line. Got time for probably just one play here if you're Indiana. I'll call a good one here. Mike Egan is your offensive coordinator for Indiana. I'm sure he's dialed up something nice. They go to shotgun. Moore is going to sit right behind the quarterback. They're going to come with timeout. Going to get the timeout, Kansas. They want to be sure that they're lined up correctly. Okay, 3.7 seconds left. Indiana with a golden opportunity. That was a pass interference call that gave the ball back to Indiana after an interception and a long return, and they would have come up empty. Now they have a chance to possibly get the ball in the end zone, tie this thing up before half, possibly even go ahead with a 2-point conversion. So we have a great one. This second game has been a great one. We are coming to you from Dixon Dahl Stadium. I don't know what the history is behind Dixon Dahl, but it sits on the campus of Bishop Miege Catholic School. A beautiful campus. You can't quite see it, and it being dark. However, they've got a beautiful, beautiful limestone structured campus and church, and beautiful facility here, beautiful field. So we're happy to be here with you. We're going to take a look at what Indiana does here with 3.7 seconds left. They're out on offense. It'll likely be one play, one shot at the end zone. They're going to be in a shotgun formation. Running back Moore in that to the left of the quarterback. Ball snapped directly to Moore. He's looking for a seam to try to get in, and they stuffed him. They kind of stuffed it up. He's looking to run that right down the chute, right down the middle. That's going to run the clock out without Indiana. Indiana failing to score before the half. It's a 6-0 Kansas lead, so this thing is as tight as it can be. It's unfortunate Indiana didn't get in there, but we got a whole second half to go. We're happy to have you with us. We will bring you that second half action in just a 5-minute short intermission here. You know, I'll spend some time right now. I thought it was really neat that I've got some interesting kind of side note information on some of your Indiana players. Team Indiana 6th grade. I love this one. So if I've got this correct, Daniel Adams, 6th grader, DB, wide receiver from Indianapolis, Indiana. Punter as well. Team nickname is Flash. Now listen, when you have a team nickname by the name of Flash, you got to be able to do some things. One of the fastest players on the team and a great tackler. Outstanding. Bryce Egan, number 10, your starting quarterback, is from Avon. My kids grew up in Brownsburg, so they were big rivals at Avon. Obviously, they will be. He'll get that rival. Avon and Brownsburg is a big rivalry. He is the starting quarterback and linebacker, leading passer on the team. We already told you about Xavion Moore, nicknamed Z-Train. Z-Train is what they call him. Love that. And you gotta love this one. Easton Hall, number 50, Mount Vernon, Indiana, or Indianapolis, Indiana, I'm sorry. Team nickname, Big Dog. Great player, turned himself into a force through hard work. And I love, explaining that. You know, when you put in that work and you put in hard work, you're going to see results, even if you don't start out as good or as talented as some of the other players. But you put the work in, and it certainly should show. And there's so much time to grow in this game. These are young kids at 6th grade. You know, so fun to see them mature from 6th to 7th and 8th as they prepare to start high school and enter for high school football. And this is such a great way to start by being engaged and getting good coaching and getting good competition. And that's why it's so great to bring you this tournament, and we've done it for several years now. We intend to keep going, and COVID forced us outside this year. In the years to come, we will be inside at the indoor facility in St. Joe's, and so we will be able to really kind of maximize that situation no matter what the weather is. So look for this tournament to grow, and we'd love you to grow with us. We're so happy that you can join us. We've had a nice group of folks watching, and I hope things are actually turning out as you like. I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. We got Christmas coming upon us soon, and we're gonna enjoy it the best way we can. We're gonna enjoy it safely as well too. Thought we'd give you a shot of that beautiful half moon, looks like. And it's such a nice clear night here in Kansas City, just on the border of Kansas City, Missouri as well too. All right, we are counting down to the start of the second half. Things move really, really fast in these youth football tournaments, so you can't even get away and get a good hot dog real quick because things happen so fast. But it's a lot of action in a little bit of time, and that's the way we love it.
And here we go for the start of the second half. The score is still Team Kansas 6, Team Indiana.
We got a tight
0.
ball game here, just like you like it. I'm sure folks from Indiana would like to see this thing tied up as soon as possible. Indiana will be kicking the ball off to, no, am I right? No, Kansas will kick off to Indiana to start the second half.
Team Indiana will receive.
So Indiana has a chance to get the ball and get something started here right away in the second half. I want to welcome everybody back to the second half. Team Kansas versus Team Indiana. Team Kansas in the all black. Team Indiana in the all white with the red trim and red numbers. 6-0 Kansas. This is the 6th grade division. Just about set to go here. I'm waiting on the kicker. Start of the third quarter. That ball is kicked off as deep as possible. It drops. They got to pick this thing up and field it, and they do. Don't have to pick it up, but you got to field it. Ball is fielded at Indiana's 30-yard line.
They'll start their drive at their own 30-yard line here to start the second half.
Okay, so we got Indiana ball on the left hash. Indiana looking to start out where they finished the second half. They were close to scoring in that second quarter, and they came up short. Let's see what they do here to start the third quarter. They break the huddle and come out, send a receiver to the wide side of the field, one receiver to the short side, quarterback in the gun formation. You've got basically a wing back to the left. He's going to motion across, fly motion. They're going to give the ball to him. He's got to see him to cut through, and we'll pick up about maybe a yard, maybe 2. I know it looks at least he's back to the line of scrimmage. Might only get a yard out of that. Kansas seems to have that one figured out. But nonetheless, it's a little bit of positive yardage on first down.
Hands off on the jet sweep.
So you're going to have 2nd down and 9.
Pickup of 1 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 9 for Team Indiana.
All right, Team Indiana breaking the huddle, sending a receiver to the left, 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. You've got some fly motion sweeping across again. Ball's handed off inside. A little cut and not much there. That fly motion is designed to get the defense hooked on some candy. That's eye candy. Maybe get their eyes hooked on the guy coming across and flowing that way, and they give the ball back to the back going the opposite direction, but it went really nowhere. They lost a yard, so it's going to be 3rd and 10.
Third and 10 here for Indiana.
Indiana comes out, ball towards the middle of the field, just off the left hash. Going to bring the tight end to the right, flanker right, split left, split backfield, shotgun, ball snap to the quarterback, inside handoff to Moore. He's going nowhere. They've got him hemmed up now.
Indiana goes back to
They got him hemmed up.
On the carry.
That's going to be 4th down, another loss of about 2. So it will be, that would be 4th down and 12. Indiana will have to kick the ball here. We start out the second half with a 6-0 Kansas lead. Kansas got a break in the first quarter, or maybe early second, I can't quite remember, with a badly handled punt. They got the ball in ideal field position. They were on the Indiana 4, and they scored right away. That's your score. I'm looking at punt. This is not going to get off. This punt will not get off. That Kansas rush is on that punter like nothing, like a fly on you-know-what. And so they didn't get the punt off. And so Kansas is going to get the ball turned over on downs. The punt didn't get off. That ball is going to sit on the Indiana.
Kansas will take over
22, 23. And again, Kansas in great field position. You got to get the punt off.
Good field position here for Kansas.
All right, 7:27. Kansas in a great situation, up 6-0. 7:27 left in the third quarter. We just got the second half kicked off. Kansas comes out. Offset I. Ball handed off to the tailback. He works his way left, trying to work his way around traffic. There's a flag on the field. Could be holding. Nothing really there. No real gain. In fact, probably a loss of 2 yards.
This one's going to come
So
back.
a loss of 2. You take the penalty and make it second and long, or you make it first
to accept the holding penalty
and longer.
Make it
Yep. They'll take the penalty. Second and 20. Ball moves all the way back to the Indiana 35.
Excuse me, first and 20.
Here comes Kansas out of the huddle. Likely they'll be in that I formation. Quarterback under center. Offset I, fullback to the left. Tailback about 6 yards deep. Ball snapped. There's a little seam for the running back. They reach out, grab him. He cuts back to the left. He's just weaving around, but boy, is he gaining yards, and they cannot tackle him. They do not get him to the ground until he makes it down to the 20, to the 19 of Indiana. So that's going to be.
He sets up Team Kansas with.
He gets about 10 of it back, 10, 12 yards back. It's going to be a second and about 6. Gets about 14 back. All right, second and about 6, maybe 5. Offset I to the left. Ball's handed straight to the tailback. He's trying to find a little seam. He gets about 2, maybe 3.
Bryce Thompson on
It's going to be third and medium.
Brought down by number 3, Rayvon Martin.
Yeah, no gain there. So third and about just outside of 5 yards. Ball's inside of the Indiana 20. Right at the 19. Ball's on the left hash. Kansas had success throwing the football one time in the game. With a third and about medium, we'll see what they do. Offset I, fullback to the left, tailback. 2 receivers, left and right. So rollout action to the right. He's going to throw underneath, but does not get the ball there. Try to hit that tight end on the drag route coming underneath to his right.
Ball's incomplete.
Tight end was coming from left to right. It's going to be fourth down, 6 yards, about 5 yards to go. No gain on that. Fourth down. They'll go for it here.
Looks like Kansas is going to elect to go for it.
Okay, 5:28 left in the third. 6-0 Kansas in control. Offset I, fullback left. Quarterback under center, ball snapped. He drops back 3 steps. They're going to look to throw the fade to the left. No, just over his outstretched hand. That's going to be a turnover on down. So Indiana holds. Okay? Everybody kind of holding serve here.
Incomplete on fourth down. That'll result in a turnover on downs. Indiana will take over from their own 20-yard line. 5 minutes and 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. Score still Kansas 6, Indiana
Let's
0.
see how Indiana treats this turnover on downs. Ball on their own 19-yard line. Ball's on the right hash. Indiana comes up to the line of scrimmage. Tight formation, double tight end formation. Ball snapped. Quarterback looks like he's going to take the ball directly. Bryce Egan, that was a design run for the quarterback. Bryce picks up maybe 2, 3. Second down and 7.
Pick up of about 3 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Ball out to the 22. Clock showing 5 minutes left in the third. Still 6-0 Kansas. Indiana going to come out in tight formation, looking to possibly run the football. Nobody wide, 4 backs in the backfield, including quarterback in the shotgun. Ball snapped directly to Brycey. It looked like, no, that's not Bryce. I'm sorry. That is Mason Meyer,
21,
looking
Meyer
to find a hole somewhere, and there's nothing. And he may have made it back. I see he's going to lose a yard.
That'll bring up 3rd and about 10 for Team Indiana.
3rd and 9. Lost a yard. Alrighty, so now it looks like Indiana's going to spread that formation a little bit. They're sending 2 receivers into the boundary, single receiver up top. You got a substitution issue. You got a young man. When you break that huddle, and then the guy comes out, you cannot do that. It's an illegal substitution. And you can see that happening as the young man was coming off the field after breaking the huddle. So that sets them back even more. You got a 3rd down, very long, 3rd down and 15. Balls back to the 15-yard line. Indiana in a hole here. Got 2 receivers to the boundary. He's going to look to his left. Bryce Egan throws the ball up for grabs, and it's a jump ball. No one comes down with it. Fortunate for Indiana that was not intercepted.
That was number 5.
I thought I was going to see a flag come down, but nothing. It's going to be 4th down. It looks to be 4th down and 15.
4th and long for
Indiana's forced to have to punt the ball back to Kansas. So Kansas will have a chance to have the ball in good territory, good field position once again. The returner is sitting right at the 40 of Indiana, so he's in Indiana territory. Indiana needs to get this punt off. They've not been able to get the punt off, and they're not going to get it off again. He's going to take off and run, and this is going to be a disaster, as it was in the first half. So again, they can't get the punt off. The punter is running for his life without any success, and that's going to give the ball to Kansas. Again, an excellent field position. They take over inside of Indiana's 10-yard line, 1st and goal. Indiana's going to have to mount up a defense again. And here comes Kansas. When they break the formation, break the huddle, the formation, you got an offset eye. Fullback is slightly to the right. They've run this formation several times. Direct hand off to the fullback or to the tailback, and he's going to just kind of waltz straight into the end zone from 9 yards out. That was too easy. That makes the score 12-0 Kansas.
Finds his way into the end zone. That'll make the score Team Kansas 12, Team Indiana 0. Here late in the 3rd quarter. Team Kansas is going to go for 2 here.
Here's a 2-point conversion attempt. Kansas again in that familiar offset eye, fullback left, quarterback under center, ball snap. He's looking to throw the fade, or actually the slant. They've tried that several times. That's broken up by the corner nicely. So the 2-point conversion fails.
The 2-point conversion is no good.
Score stands at 12-0 Kansas, which now seems like a very difficult uphill climb for Indiana, given the fact that it's been difficult for them to move the ball and sustain drives, let alone score. So now it becomes a real uphill battle for this Indiana 6th grade team. But there is plenty of time left. We have 3:26 left in the 3rd quarter with Kansas up 12-0.
The failed 2-point conversion will leave your score at Team Kansas 12, Team Indiana 0.
If they can get the Z train moving again, maybe, perhaps they can get back in this quickly. So here we go. Kansas lines up for the kickoff. Ball is kicked. Ball drops at about the 38. And a nice little seam to get upfield. They're going to get good field position on this return. It's a good return to take it right down the middle. They're going to be inside of the 50 at the 48 of Kansas. Indiana will start its drive in Kansas territory.
That was number 6, David Lepper on the return. Indiana will take over from Kansas's 49-yard line.
Indiana will have to play with a little bit of urgency here, try to make up a score here so that they're in striking distance of this football game. So they come out here. They got 2 receivers right, a slot formation right, single receiver up top, shotgun formation, ball snapped. Kind of a delay. He's got a lot of pressure. The ball's on the carpet, and that is going to be a turnover, although there's a flag on the ground. Kansas is going to recover that football. There's a flag on the ground. The officials are pointing towards Kansas. Kansas's ball. I think the flag may just have fallen out of the official's pocket. I don't see a call other than it's Kansas football going the other way.
By Team Kansas. Team Indiana will take a timeout.
So Kansas will get, they are getting golden opportunities based off of Indiana mistakes. So they will get the ball
will take over
with the ball inside of Indiana territory at the Indiana 38-yard line. Timeout, Indiana. It is Kansas ball. Ball in the middle of the field, right about 38 of Indiana. Kansas comes out with a slot formation to the left, shotgun formation back to the left of the quarterback. You got fly motion, balls handed off on an inside run for a pickup of about 5 yards.
The middle, number 5, Bryce Thompson.
Little Bryce Thompson making plays, making yards. You got a 2nd and 7. He picked up 3. Ball's at the 35 of Indiana. 2:56 left in the third quarter. 12-0 Kansas with the football.
Kansas. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Tight end comes to the right. They got an offset eye again, fullback up. Ball's handed to the tailback. He's breaking a couple tackles, picks up a couple yards. It's going to be 3rd down and about 5. It's a this is a big down for Indiana. A big down for Indiana.
William Butler with a nice tackle.
So we're looking at a 3rd down and 5, maybe 6. Ball at the 20. Actually, ball at the 34 of Indiana. Indiana looking to make a big stop here as time begins to run out in the third quarter, 1:51 left. And a little offset eye again, fullback left, tailback, quarterback under center. He's going to drop back, look to throw. He's got pressure right away. If he doesn't get out of that, they're going to lose a bunch of yards. That's a big play by Indiana.
Big sack on the play by number 30.
That's going to make it 4th down. They lost about 7 or 8 yards on that. going to be 4th down and
That'll bring
14.
up 4th and long for Team Kansas.
So ball is at the Indiana 44. Minute 7 left in the third quarter. Kansas taking its time. We're under a minute to play in the third quarter. They're going to come out and probably run a play here. Even on 4th down. Okay, here comes Kansas. Formation, you've got a slot to the wide side of the field, single receiver up top, shotgun formation, single back. Here comes Indiana, they're going to blitz him. Pressure, looking to throw. He gets the ball off. They got a receiver deep. Oh my goodness, he's wide open. He's going to catch that football on 4th down. On 4th down, and that's going to give Kansas an additional touchdown. You got a flag after the touchdown.
Xavier Scott. There's a flag on the play.
Perhaps unsportsmanlike conduct or taunting.
Like unsportsmanlike conduct against Team Kansas.
All right. That ball.
That penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
Going to assess that on the kickoff. So a little bit of too much celebration on the part of Kansas. They're working on that dance that they see all the NFL guys do. I tried to do that the other day. It was a disaster. All right, that play is a big 4th down play to make the score 18-0. Kansas now looking to
the 2-point after the 2-point try pending.
Put a couple more points up on the board with his 2-point conversion. Shotgun formation, ball's thrown, an out route to the end zone, and he's going to get in. Ball's thrown to the right, out route, right to the end zone. 2-point conversion is good for Kansas. And we're going to go to a score of 20-0. That quickly, Kansas up with 14.3 left in the third quarter.
That brings the score to Team Kansas 20, Team Indiana 0 here late in the third quarter.
Folks, the way this game was going, I didn't anticipate, you didn't see Kansas necessarily getting out this far out ahead. And now Indiana has to be careful that there's not a 24-point margin and then the clock runs and you're really behind the 8 ball. So they've got to be careful here to answer this Kansas scoring onslaught. So the penalty moves Kansas back to the 35 to kick off, their own 35 to kick the ball off. After the unsportsmanlike penalty.
After the penalty, Kansas.
After the touchdown. So Indiana's going to get great field position out of that because of the unsportsmanlike penalty call. So the teams line up. Ball is kicked. It's just a little pooch. Caught at the 45 of Kansas. Looks like a return that might be pretty good. He's going. And he won't be stopped until he gets down to the Kansas 33-yard line. So, Indiana's got great field position. They'll need to do something with that here.
They'll start from Kansas's 33-yard line.
Indiana needs something to go quickly here with 6.6 seconds left in the third. There's time, but they'll need to go quickly. They'll need to make something out of this field position. Indiana lines up. They got a slot receiver set to the right, single receiver left. Ball is directly snapped to Moore. Z-Train trying to make something happen, but you got to stop going backwards. All right, Kansas is swarming. Okay, that all-black defense swarming around like bees out there.
Kansas tacklers in the backfield.
So nothing there for Moore. A loss of 2, maybe 3. That sets them behind the chains. Not where they want to be.
Your score, Team Kansas 20.
Third quarter ends on that play. At the end of 3, Kansas is up 20-0, and Indiana trying to get an answer, trying to find an answer. Okay, as the teams prepare to switch ends here, we will go into the fourth quarter. Never know what you might see. It's going to take a flurry of scoring from Indiana to get back in this, but if they can get back in quickly, get a score quickly here, they can make something out of this game. And they've been threatening, but they've got to close here. So here we go. Start of the fourth quarter. Indiana comes out. They've got the ball in Kansas territory at the Kansas 35, second and 10.
Team Kansas' 35-yard line.
All right, they're a little slow to get out. Shotgun formation. You got Moore in the backfield. You got a tailback back there. Direct snap to Moore. He's got to go right up the field. He cuts through a couple of defenders, drags a couple guys with him, takes the ball almost 8 yards down the field. Looks like he may have. He's short of the first down. It's going to be third down and about 2. So a nice 5-6 yard run by Moore. That's good, but they're going to have to get something big here. Okay, direct snap to Moore again. He's off the left side. He's got a lot of bodies to get through. Not a lot of help there from his front, from his offensive front. Just Kansas players all in the backfield. Made it difficult to run through 2 or 3 guys who are in the backfield right away for Kansas. So we're going to bring up fourth down. Another loss of 2. So that sets them back to the Kansas 31 with 4th and 6 to go. Ball's directly snapped to Moore. He just trucks through. Probably looks like he's got the first down. When he takes that ball on a direct snap and heads downhill right away, that's tough to stop. That's been his best run. And that is a first down for Team Indiana. On the move a little bit. Ball spotted at the Kansas 25, 1st and 10. 8:40 left in the game. 20-0 Team Kansas. All right. Indiana breaks the huddle. A lot of enthusiasm on that coaching staff for the Kansas side. Shotgun formation. Moore takes the ball. He's going to throw it here. He just puts it up, and it falls short. So that was a little bit like what they did earlier in the game with a double pass. He got the ball downfield, but it was past the receiver's outstretched arms. It will be second down.
2nd and 10 for Team Indiana. Ball on Team Kansas 25-yard line.
Okay, Indiana comes out with 2 backs in the backfield. Moore, of course, the featured back, left of the court. Actually, he's right there for a direct snap. He takes that ball, goes right downhill. That's where he's best. He's going to slip a couple tackles, and there he goes for a touchdown. No rags on the carpet, no flags whatsoever. There's the touchdown. There's what Indiana needed to kind of get back in this one. 8:04 left in the ball game. That's going to make it 20-6. Again, Zay Train, when he takes that direct snap and makes his mind up that he's going downhill fast, not much to stop him at all. Great run there.
Indiana's going to go for 2.
2-point conversion attempt here. They really need this. Shotgun snap. They're going to look to throw the ball for the 2-point conversion. Put the ball up. That ball is kind of put up for grabs, and it's broken up in the end zone. No 2-point conversion. It will stay. Score will stay 20-6 Kansas. 8:04 left in the game.
Kansas 20, Team Indiana 6.
And so the score that Indiana needed, they got. They've got time if they need. Obviously, they need a stop and another score to see if they can actually mount this comeback. With 8:04 left, will Indiana try for an onside kick? I don't think it's necessary. They've got plenty of time. You want to kind of make Kansas earn this and not give them good field position. So let's see what Indiana does here. They are looking as though they're going to load up a particular side and go for an onside kick here. So we'll see what happens. You got to have 4 over on the other side at least. There you go. And they're not ready. Kansas is there. Oh, it hit Kansas player and it ricocheted off. I don't know if it was drawn up that way, but it hit a Kansas player. They weren't quite lined up the way they needed to be. It went off the kneecap of a Kansas front line player right into the hands of Indiana. You couldn't draw it up better. So here we go. Indiana with the recovery. They've got the ball on their own 47 as they start a new drive here. So here we go. Indiana, 2 backs in the backfield, gun formation. Ball's directly snapped to Moore. They're going to just ride him. They're going to ride this A-train. And he gets around the end, breaking tackles, going right down the sideline. He is getting work done. Do you hear me? He is getting work done. And they are using and riding this train. He is the answer for Indiana in the second half.
All the way up to the 30-yard line.
I know when we used to coach and tell guys, get ready to step on your tongue. And that's exactly what is going to happen with Mr. Moore. Again, same formation, same thing. Snap to Moore, straight through the line. Got a flag on that one. Could be a horse collar. Could add additional yardage to what was already a nice run by Mr. Moore.
More than likely going to be a face mask or a horse collar penalty. And it will be a face mask against Team Kansas.
They call that a face mask. I'm surprised to call it that, but however, that's going to add another. It's going to add another 10 yards at least.
They'll take over first.
Pick up a first down, first and 10 from the 12. They can get a first down without scoring. Ball snapped directly to Moore again. And he is just a load right now for this Kansas defense. Positive yardage every single play. Now, I don't know how long they can live on this direct snap formation. However, it's working for them. I think they'll keep going. Again, ball snapped directly to Moore. He's just bouncing off a guy. They do not want to tackle him. Another gain, positive yards. It'll be third down.
Once again, it's number 24.
Probably in about 5. It is more. Mas.
Team Indiana, though, so that'll bring that run back.
However, okay, an illegal shift on Indiana. Can't do that. Got to get set. 7:14 left in the ball game, so Indiana moving and still has good clock left. They're going to line up in what has been the same formation. Moore in the backfield along with another player and shotgun formation. Direct snap to Moore. But Kansas is going to get, he's breaking tackles though and breaking ankles.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Isaiah
going to make it third down.
Picks up about 5.
Third down, picks up 4 or 5 on that. Makes it third and about 12 after the penalty. You got to get a little move on because clock is going to start to hurt them if it gets under 5. 6:25 left in the game. 20-6. Kansas. Same formation. Shotgun with Moore in the backfield. They direct snap to him. Now he's going to throw it. Up for grabs. It's probably, now it looks to be intercepted. I don't see any flags. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's going to come out to the 20. And, it's worth a try. Certainly they kept running more and more and more on the direct snap. They let him throw it this time. Really went up for grabs, and Kansas gets it off of the deflection. Interception off of the deflection. That ball is going to come out to out to the 20. It should be. And that ball is going to be turned over. Moore throws the interception. It's unfortunate. They were really moving the ball. 6:10 left, 20-6 Kansas with the football on their own 20. Offset high, they're probably going to run this football quite a bit. Thompson breaks out. He comes to the right, gets around the corner, and he's got sideline. He's got sideline.
Nice cut by Bryce Thompson, and he breaks off a long run all the way into Team Indiana territory. Kansas will have 1st and 10 from Indiana's 46.
A 35-yard gallop by Hobson. He got around the right side. There was no contain there, and he was down the sidelines. That big run with the clock still running at 5:36, 5:35 left in the game. 20-6, Kansas inside of Indiana territory at the Indiana 46-yard line. So he run. Hobson again, right through the middle of the Indiana defense. Picks up a nice little gain of about 5.
Kansas
all the way down to the Indiana 40. Picks up 6, actually. It'll be 2nd and actually picks up 7. It'll be 2nd and 2.
I'll bring up 2nd and 3 for Kansas.
Clock is becoming the enemy of Indiana. 4:54 left in the game. They're going to keep running this football, Kansas is, in that I formation. Uh-oh, we got movement, and we got an offsides on that defense.
Gets Indiana to jump. That'll make
Kansas staying disciplined. They're going to pick up the first down, being disciplined.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
All right, that's a first down. New set of downs for Kansas. They can run this clock down more. Same formation, I formation. Give it to the tailback, left side. He gets nice positive yardage. Is the ball out?
Right back to Bryce Thompson, but he fumbles.
Yep, Kansas retains it. After a gain of about 6, it's going to be 2nd and 4. Bryce Thompson is a steady diet of Bryce Thompson, just like they did with Moore.
They'll set back up 2nd and 5.
4 minutes, 9 seconds left in the game. Kansas is going to line up in that, I'm telling you, they're going to line up in that I formation with that fullback, and they're going to come straight downhill. Tight end left, fullback right. He's going to step back and try to throw. Throws the fade out to the left side. Pass broken up. Time stops. The clock stops with that incompletion. So you're going to have a 4th down. Or was that 3rd down? I'm sorry. 3rd down and 4. With the clock stopped, 20-6. Kansas on top. Kansas formation, all the same. From the tight end to the right, fullback left, I formation, offset. Quarterback keeps, sneaks it, and picks up nice yardage for what should be the first down.
Junior Thomas right up the middle on the quarterback sneak. That's good for a Kansas first down.
So, new set of downs. Kansas driving the ball now at the 21, just outside the 20 of Indiana. 3:19 left in the game. Kansas in the offset I, fullback to the left. Tailback right there. Another quarterback sneak. Picking up a lot of yardage on this little quarterback sneak. It's going to be a second down. He picks up 5.
Sneak in a row for Junior Thomas.
2:42 left in the game.
Up on the play. They'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Unless something dramatic changes here, it looks like Kansas is going to run this thing out. And the clock steadily ticks down. Precious time that Kansas is able to run off the clock and put Indiana in a real hole here. Kansas trying to close this thing out. 2nd down and 5. Quarterback under center. He's going to take it and sneak it again. They pretty much have stuffed this one, so it looks like no gain there. They're going to make it 3rd down at about 5, maybe 3rd down and got a yard.
Kansas
3rd down and 3.
QB sneak with Junior Thomas. Short pickup on the play.
1:39 left.
3rd and 4.
Kansas running this thing out. Indiana certainly made it interesting with a score, and then after that score, recovered the onside kick. They ran more over and over again until they just kind of, decided to let him throw a pass, and that was an interception that pretty much put them in dire straits. So 1:09 left. I formation, offset I with the quarterback under center. Fullback left. Ball snap. They're going to toss it to Thompson. He's going to go left. Wide, try to stay in bounds. He does stay in bounds, I believe.
Bryce Thompson, he's going to lose yardage on the play.
But he stays in bounds. He stays in bounds, making it 4th down. Loses about 3, makes it 4th down and about 9. And the clock is just winding its way down with very little that Indiana can do here. Kansas doing a nice job of closing this game out. Getting 1st downs, running the football, working that clock down, which is exactly what they've done. It worked out to their favor. Kansas is going to close this thing out with a win, a 20-6 win. We had a pretty good football game. Both teams pretty evenly matched and really fought.
Timeout on the field. Delay a game on Kansas.
Kansas takes a delay a game. Won't hurt them a bit, just backs them up a little bit. They'll probably take one more snap, and that'll be it.
11 seconds to go here. 4th and 14 for Kansas on what could be the last play of the game.
Okay, Kansas comes up to the line. They're all too familiar. I formation. Ball snap, handed off to Thompson. He does look like he fumbled the ball there.
Handoff up the middle is stopped immediately. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
Indiana will take over. 6 seconds to go at their own 24-yard line.
Indiana will have one more shot at this. I wonder if they'll let Mr. Moore throw the football here.
To the end of the game,
actually, that's the ball game right there.
20,
that closes it out.
Indiana 6 in a great ball game.
And again, at the end of the game, what they have the kids do is simply kind of line up, and they take their helmets off and give away from halfway around the field. That's what they look to be doing. Yeah. Now they're going to shake hands. That's a little bit different than what we did before. But however, that closes it out. Team Indiana 6. Kansas wins it 20-6. 6th grade division opening round of the Hall of Fame Academy Kansas City version 2020. We will be back tomorrow with a host of games. We've got 9 games on the slate for tomorrow morning through the afternoon. We'll see you then. Thanks.